Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broin, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Monday, we talk about conscious living, and today's episode is all about the power of shadow work. Let's talk about something that cracked me open years ago and continues to be one of the most transformative tools in my marriage and my personal growth. The concept of light and shadow self. In the book Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford, which I think should be required reading for all conscious humans, but especially for anyone in a long-term relationship, we're introduced to the idea that our personality is made up of both the qualities that we proudly claim and the ones we try desperately to hide, our light and our shadow. Now, most of us enter the personal development world because we want to fix something, break a pattern, improve a habit, become better at communicating, at parenting, at being less reactive or more loving or more productive. But somewhere along the way, we start to believe that if we can just step into our light, we'll finally leave our shadows behind. But here's the truth. We never outrun our shadows. And we're not meant to. Our shadows aren't mistakes. They're not defects. They're often the parts of ourselves that we had to develop to survive, to cope, to protect something tender. They live in us quietly, or not so quietly, until something or someone shines a spotlight on them. And for many of us, that someone is our partner. Marriage in its rawest form is a mirror, and not one of those flattering, soft focus Instagram filters either. It's the kind of mirror that shows you what's in your teeth, what you've been pretending not to feel, and what still makes you flinch. When I read Debbie Ford's book for the first time, I came across this one exercise that nearly made me throw the book across the room. It asked me to go through a long list of negative human qualities: judgmental, lazy, cruel, prejudiced, petty, and circle the ones that made my stomach turn, the ones I couldn't stand in other people. Then it asked me to look in the mirror, not metaphorically, literally, to look at my reflection and admit that I had these qualities too. I was not amused. But the exercise wasn't trying to shame me. It was trying to free me. Because when we disown our shadows, we give them power. When we acknowledge them, we take our power back. This has been one of the most important practices in my marriage, and my life for that matter. There are times my husband reflects something that I don't like, when he's distracted, impatient, curt, and I feel my own irritation start to rise. But when I pause and check in, I usually find the thing bothering me in him is the thing that I haven't accepted or embraced in myself. I get distracted too. I'm impatient too. And it's so much easier to blame it in someone else than be with the discomfort of seeing it in me. Doing shadow work doesn't mean we excuse hurtful behavior. It means we stop pretending that we are immune to it. And that allows us to meet ourselves and our partners with more compassion and less projection. It's worth saying, too, that the journey to self-acceptance is not a straight line. We don't do one mirror exercise and suddenly love our pettiness. But we can learn to see it, name it, hold it with curiosity, and over time, integrate it into a fuller picture of who we are and who we know ourselves to be. And here's the real gift. The more we accept the full range of our own humanity, the more permission we give our partners to do the same. That's how intimacy deepens, not through perfection, but through the courageous act of saying, "Me too." So, if you're in a season where you're bumping up against your edges or your partners, maybe it's not a sign that something's broken and needing fixing. Maybe it's an invitation to explore your shadows with a little more honesty and a lot more tenderness. Thanks for being here with me today. If this one resonated, I would love to know. Leave a comment on Spotify or a review on Apple Podcast. Send me a message or just share it with someone you're growing alongside. Join me here tomorrow if you're curious to know what I believe the truth about naming what our life purpose is, and equally importantly, what it's not. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.